So the continuation of putting the boat back together is begun with paint. And we are using our finest here. This is going to be our base coat, and then we're going to follow it up with a top coat. Behind me here we have the walls that we cut out for our port and starboard walls. It's all about getting the paint on this morning and then finishing up some sanding and keep moving. So yeah.
Heading on the starboard side.
I think it looks good.
Yeah. Once it's down flat, it'll be great. Let's see how this side fits.
Dry fit of the back wall and the countertop that's for the Formica. But it looks pretty darn good. Look how pretty those chain plates look. Woo!
We're now at the point where we're going to put Formica back on here. Heading upstairs, you can see how this guy gets put in. We've got a container of glue, Mexico contact cement, and I'm going to put it on to let it dry on the Formica side. So that's going to dry. I think this will work. If not, I'm going to maybe cry. We Formica down. We just need to let it dry a little bit and cut off the edges.
That's what it looks like. All the tools on top. Yay!
The moment I've been waiting for days and days, maybe weeks, I don't even know anymore, is to cut this off flush. So this will actually be done. We've got a special little router bit in here which is designed for cutting this material off, and it will follow along here and create a nice straight cut, maybe a little bit left over, and we'll just use the random orb and cut the last bit off. Over here, sorting through a piece of the wood. Somehow or another, our port and starboard got mixed together.
Starboard, port. They shall never meet in the middle. But yes, we are getting ready to put them on here, and I am excited. They're going to be
falling off the wall. That's exactly what's going to happen.
They're going to be pretty, and that's going to be nice to have that project done. So, yeah. We are halfway through putting up our teak slats. Well, a little bit more than halfway through. And with everything with this particular project, it has been a learning curve, I would say. But we're getting there, and it's almost done. This part on this side of the boat is almost done, and that's a beautiful thing.
But you can see what I have to cut out with a bigger chain plate back down to what I'm cutting out. Oh my gosh.
What?
It's a piece of wood right where I want my hand. Okay. Now, I need that. All right, if you'll push hose, get that over. Okay. Only using one hose clamp because this is not a location which is below the water line or anything which is critical. Okay, you can't really see it very well, but there is a screw right here. Just finished drilling a hole into the Formica, and it looks like it's going to go in perfectly, and it did. I would say we are 3 weeks into making it to where this screw fit. And I'm not exaggerating how exciting it is to get something to actually fit that you've been working on for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it wasn't until the end that we got to find out if it works. It works! It works! So exciting! Yes, done. So we are putting our furring strips back in. Me and Ashley and Jason were thinking ahead when we labeled them. So right here it says T3 port side. And then up here I have a T3 and a line of poles. It's kind of amazing. It took me a minute to realize that we actually were thinking ahead back then. These get screwed up. They're pretty easy to do. I just line up this hole. Yeah. And just goes right up. Super easy. And what these are for is to screw in our headliner. We've got trim that goes all the way around. You can see elsewhere on the boat, and later you'll see. But around the edges we have headliner trim, and that holds the headliner up. And we are putting in the boards that make it easy, and they look great.
It's what it looks like, and it is so nice.
We have little bolts all the way along up here, and we replaced them. They are our bolts for the sail track, for the jib. And when we went back to Texas to buy our bolts, we had a choice of buying them too short or too long. We were hopeful that it wouldn't matter, but when we put our wood up for the headliner, it bows the wood and pushes it out. So, solution is angle grinder. We'll be cutting all these off, and that should be fun. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this side and another 10 on the other side. So for y'all's viewing pleasure, me grinding up bolts. This is like that jigsaw puzzle you pick up at a resale store, and a lot of the pieces seem to be going together right, but then we have this random one which maybe is different because of how our chain plates are now. It's almost there. So, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let there be light. I hear crunching going on up here. Crunching and crunching and crunching.
Just seeing how far the rot goes.
That's something nobody ever wants to hear.
No. I am installing our hose that goes from our tank back to our filter system. It's a dual ray core. This Formica, which needs to go here, and once we have that in place and glued on, we put the plywood that we cut out up here.
It's like a veneer kind of wood.
Which is glue on 1/8 inch plywood, and then we glue all our teak strips that Ashley has spent the last week getting back to looking nice again. And after that, then we have the cabinets that need to go on, and then we need to put the trim around the cabinets, and then up on the ceiling we need to put the headliner back up, and then we put the trim that holds the headliner, and then there's some more trim that goes around the cabinet that also holds up the headliner. So, oh, and then we get to put the lights back, and the plugs, and the electrical, and the hoses. But yeah, somewhere there in the middle of that story, there's hoses that need to go in place.
Yeah. The hole that you just beautifully
Cut.
made. Oy. That's more than a week, I think. My goodness.
I hope not. We are now at the point that we are going to be putting our vinyl.
Formica.
We're now at the point where we're going to put Formica.
I could have done a little bit better with my labeling.
I think you're up and down or backwards.
That sounds like me.
So up is down, down is up. So now I know. This one.
Oh, geez. That's...
Because we have to cut a bunch of things at the same angle, and I'm going to have to come up with, I guess, a jig so that I can use the skill saw in a way where I've got the saw on a track and we just slide the piece of wood in and it cuts it properly every time. Because we have a bunch of these to do. Every one of these has to be cut. It's only
all of these.
It's only 36 boards.
Well, now you know how I felt when I burnished them all.
Yeah.
I was like, no, going crazy. Does the boat have a heartbeat?
Just a little.
It's not gonna fit?
Well, that's interesting.
What?
Slightly long, and that angle was wrong. Yeah, that's it. It's still time consuming.
Everything on a boat is time consuming.
Yeah, also it's like those puzzles where they don't give you a picture of it because we forgot to take a picture of this. Yeah, they all say things like this: port, forward, smudgy. So yeah, this I thought this would be a quick, easy job. It is now I think almost lunchtime, and I'm still trying to put this up. I thought we'd do it last night before we left. Yeah, everything just takes longer. It's a boat, which means you either break out another 100 or just question your motivations. What? Or
I can't imagine it being done. I mean, if you think about it, it's been a year. This project has taken, I mean, granted, we've been back.
This is a year and a half since we pulled this apart, because that was in February.
Yeah, it's been it's had a lot of time to breathe, like a nice fine wine.
Yeah.